Hi, I'm Pam Sidhu here on Subbers Radio. Today, I am joined by two brothers that are creating phenomenal music, not just together, but individually as well. But I have managed to get them both together for you today. Please do welcome Armaan and Amaal Malik. Hi, guys.
What's up? How are you?
Hi, really well, thank you. How are you both?
We're good. We're very excited to talk to you today.
Well, we're very excited to have you both with us together. So, Armaan, I've spoken to you before, and your fans have absolutely loved having you with us at Subbers. So this is like a double bonus today. That Amaal, we've got you as well. So, welcome to Subbers Radio, and thank you for taking the time today. Now, you guys are creating phenomenal music. Now, we'll talk a little bit about your individual stuff that you're doing, but I have to talk about this phenomenal, and I say phenomenal, track that you have both released together. Whenever I play it on the radio, I say this is a masterpiece by the two Malik brothers, because Amaal, you've composed, Armaan, your vocals are on there, phenomenal vocals. You've even had the blessings of A.R. Rahman when it comes to this one. He's given it a big tick. I am talking about Tum Aoge from the film Bell Bottom. How did it come about? Tell us the story.
First of all, I want to say a big thank you to Armaan, because this time we didn't have any fights while recording this song. And I think I'm really proud of the journey he's been having. It's beautiful, the way he's taken his music. He's obviously sung a lot of songs for me, but the way he's carried himself from India to the globe and, made a space worldwide, that's beautiful. And a lot of people are reacting so beautifully to this song. We both knew it was special, but seeing the reaction of such young kids, telling us how their families are at war and they're at the border and they miss their brothers and sisters. So I think it's a very emotional moment for us. Yes. And about 2 years ago, me and Virag, who's written the song, we were at his house and we were in two different corners of the house. And this melody just came to me and I was humming when he just caught onto it. And he was like, there's something in here, like, let's work on this. And we made this song, the first stanza, and we never played it to anyone because we felt it's so pure. We don't want to, play it to anyone yet. We'll wait for the right opportunity. And it so happened that Akshay sir, who's performed so well in the song and in every, I think he's the person who people look up to when it's a film related to India or patriotism and all those feelings. And previously we collaborated during Airlift. Yes. And from there, he just remembered me, and the music supervisor of this album, Azim Dayani, he called him up and said, let's get the boy who did the music for Airlift. And that's how this came about. And, I think a lot of people together wanting to do a very pure piece of music, not wanting to prove a point. The director, also Ranjit, everyone's intention was very, very heartfelt, very clear. They just wanted to make a pure song, which could carry the weight, the emotions of the character, the film. And that's how I think Tum Aoge came about. And I think me, Armaan, Virag sir, our combination together has done Main Rahu Ya Na Rahu, Bol Do Na Zara, many, songs which have released about 3-4 years ago. But till date, people give us love like it's unbelievable. So I think we're a blessed team. That's all I can say.
You are definitely a blessed team. It's like, it's like we've just been given this phenomenal pair. You with the, I know you both sing and I know you both compose, but it's like when you come together and you do your parts together, the music that you're creating is really, really special. And as is this song. So, thank you for this song. And it's really lovely to hear you say as well, Amaal, that, the tune just came to you and you were humming it. And it begs the question, like, where does that come from? How do
I wish I knew I would get more of it.
Yeah, it's just amazing. But you get hit with inspiration, right? And you just get this music. So Armaan, let me just bring you in. So you, of course, the vocals on this track, it's the kind of music that we love to hear from you. A lot of soul, a lot of depth, a lot of feeling that's got into that. How is it? So, of course, we've heard Amaal's story of how the song came to him. How did it come to you? What did you think when you first heard, when he first told you about this?
Firstly, I was very excited because when Amaal told me that he's pulling me in to do the vocals for Tum Aoge, which is a track for Bell Bottom, I was elated because it was going to be my first track for Akshay Kumar. I've never sung before for him, so this was a really exciting kind of opportunity. And it's always good to collaborate with different teams and also sing for different actors with every project. So this is the first with Akshay Kumar sir, and I'm glad that Amal thought of me for this song. It's a beautiful song, and I always tell all my composers, thank you for believing in us and just giving all these gems to us, because this is what will make my discography so much more beautiful over the years. And I think Tumaoge is definitely one of my favorite tracks that I've ever sung for Amal, especially because he let me do my own thing. He was like, okay, this is the song, these are the lyrics, you do your own thing, I'm not going to hold you back.
Wow.
So I think that was really beautiful. The whole process was very natural and very genuine. And obviously there were a few points that he wanted me to incorporate in the song and in the singing, but pretty much I think I owned the song, I made it my own in many ways, uh, be it the singing or be it also the interpretation of the lyrics, because a lot of the lyrics may be beyond my ears, but I kind of like thought, how would this play out for someone who is longing for someone who's gone out for like a long period of time, not come back home? What would they feel? What is that feeling? And I was
Yeah.
trying to channel that in the lyrics and my singing. And so that's how I went about my process. I think it's personally, I think it's one of my truest performances vocally. And I'm getting that reaction from everyone. Everyone feels that I've done something different, even though it's in the soulful space, even though it's in the soft, genre. And obviously, it builds up to a crescendo at the end. But a lot of fans, a lot of listeners have kind of noticed a different Armaan in this track vocally, and I'm glad that that happened. And with every song, I'm learning something new about myself.
Yeah, well, we're learning something new about you as well with every song. And I say on the radio when I play this song as well, it's a hat trick because, we have amazing lyrics, we have amazing vocals, the composition, it's phenomenal. Like, I don't know about yourselves, but when I listen to a song, I equally listen to the music and the lyrics at the same time. But when I speak to other people, I realized they don't always do that. Some people tune into the lyrics, some people tune into the music.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
Yeah.
I can't separate the two.
So
I can't. Yeah. Yeah.
For me, I think Amal is the one who kind of like made me focus on the lyrics more. I used to only listen to the vibe and the music and the composition and the melody. That's what attracts me to a song. But nowadays, I think Amal's just made me so aware of writing and like songwriting and the lyrics and like what's the meaning behind the song. So I'm constantly finding, in every song, I'm just finding what are the best lyrics, what's happening there. But that's not how I normally like if I had to normally listen to a song, I would focus on the beats, the composition, and the melody.
Yeah, well, this one is perfect because it's a perfect balance of both. That just makes perfect sense as well, Amaal. When you said that you can't separate the two. Sorry, were you going to say something then about that?
I think composition to me comes naturally, and it is a lot of hard work, but somewhere I feel if a good melody gets really honest, good heartfelt lyrics, it'll stay longer. It stays with people for a long time. So I work, I think 3 times harder on my lyrics with my lyric writers, because I feel that's what is going to remain. Obviously, when you have a very, very good singer performing,
and then the instrument, that's right, the instrument of a singer like Armaan, putting that soul, putting that depth in there.
But I think lyrics is the mainstay. If a composition or a song has to live a longer life, I think it needs to have really good lyrics. So I focus on that.
Yeah, but ultimately as well, the music that you are composing, it takes us to another place. It has depth, whether it's the upbeat stuff that you're doing, whether it's the slower numbers that you're doing. How do you do this? Have you grown up like this? Has melodies always come to you? What's your secret?
I think in our whole family, I think music just flows through our veins. We don't know where this comes from, but obviously listening to a lot of artists, from the West, from India as well, just understanding what did they do right for their music. I think everyone who's been successful and who's had a long career, people love musicians and singers who've sung, songs that have some value in society or some meaning forever, that feeling. So I want to do, even if I do one song, it has to be like Tum Aoge. It has to have that value. It should not just be, okay, just for doing it, he did music and he left it. I don't want anyone to feel empty and unsatisfied listening to my music. They should feel fulfilled.
The music's definitely not having that effect. If anything, this is our soul food. This is the food, the real food, the soul food that we need, that keeps us going. And they say that music is a state changer as well. I think, Armaan, we were talking about this last time as well. It can change our state, from happy to sad, from sad to happy. It can uplift us. It can make us forget about our troubles and just really be present, really be in the now. And that's the gift that you're giving us with the music, especially the music that you're creating together. So I know your fans want to know, what is it like for you guys as brothers? Do you jam together? Have you grown up jamming together, or was it
jammed together? Amaal and I think we have this really volatile relationship.
A true sibling relationship, right?
Yeah, that's how siblings always are. I think we love each other ferociously and also fight very aggressively at the same time.
But it's all for making good music.
And obviously he messes with me because I'm the younger brother. It's just he can.
Yes.
So that's his right, I'm guessing.
That's right. Yeah.
The elder sibling.
What is the age difference between you guys?
So I'm 26 and Amaal is 31.
I'm old now. I'm 31.
That's not old. So 5 years difference, right? So he's always been Amaal, you've always been the older brother, guiding him,
I think here it's different. I think he's the elder brother and I think I need guidance at times. Armaan's more politically correct and he's like,
I'm the mature one.
Yeah.
Out of both.
I'm still 17 again, always.
Well, as they say, dil to bacha hai ji. We never grow old inside. But I want to go a little bit to talk about your Western music, because Armaan, since you've done Echo, the amount of people that I have met that are not Indian, that have said, oh, we've seen that you interviewed Armaan Malik and we love Echo. And some of them were, they came to that song through already following Eric Nam. Some of them, just came across it and were like, who is this guy? He's really good. The amount of people, this is what I mean, it was a true global song. It was a true, it's just, there's no, there was just no, it was just a fresh global song that so many people are loving and so many people are appreciating. So I just wanted to let you know that countless people have said to me, Echo, what a phenomenal song. I even had it the other day. So my sister-in-law is here to stay from Canada. Okay. And it's big out there. It's huge out there. She would say, she goes, Amaal Malik, Echo, straight away. So I know you have a lot of people that know you as all your Bollywood songs and know you as the Prince of Romance and everything you've done in Bollywood, but you also you've opened the doors now to this whole new market where people are going, that's the Echo guy. So it's
my
fantastic.
Voice is in different countries now.
Yeah, it's echoing globally. That's it.
I think that was the intention, because obviously I've done a lot of body of work in India, and I have a lot of fans in the Indian diaspora worldwide as well. But it was I wanted to get out of just that much of fan base, because I just want the world to know that there is Indian talent, there's Indian music out there that is up on the level of international music out there. So that was my dream, and it started with Control, and then obviously I followed it up with 2 more singles, and then Echo was very special because it was a cross cultural collaboration as well, because Eric Nam is from Korea, I'm from India, Kashmir is half Indian, half American. So I just feel like it was such a crazy collab to do, and it kind of united different countries, different listeners together. And both Amaal and I have always loved international music, English pop music. And honestly, if you ask us, a lot of people ask us, okay, what are your favorite Hindi tracks right now? And me and Amaal are like, I don't know. We don't know what we're listening to in Hindi, because honestly, me and Amaal keep listening to international stuff. He's the one who introduced English music to me. I
I
was doing my
remember you saying, yeah, he gave you all all the
that
artists.
iPod.
Yeah.
That iPod which had all the music. And I'm sure he and his friends used to listen to a bunch of music in high school.
Do.
Yeah, they still do. And they keep introducing all these new artists and music to me. So I think I became that English pop artist, or that side of me was kind of like awakened because of Amaal's introduction of that world to me and that music to me. So
Yeah.
I think in a way, he is responsible for me being that pop singer that I am today. And I
Yeah.
feel like in the future, I see Amaal and me doing a lot more international stuff together. Like I totally see that. Like it's just something
that was the point that I'm coming to. That is what we're waiting for, because Amaal, you have been smashing it on the international scene as well. You did the music for Levitating with Dua Lipa. Brilliant. So we want to see you guys coming on an international level together.
For Armaan and I to do this
definitely
together.
I think there's definitely one song that I want to do like ASAP with Amaal, where he's producing and songwriting. I think it would be cool because he'll bring his own perspective to my songs and what I'm planning to do in the pop music stuff. And then Amaal himself, I think, wants to branch out, doing a lot of international stuff, like production wise. He loves scoring, film scoring, and like, you know, game music as well. I remember Amaal used to be a huge fan of music. So both of us want to do a bunch of stuff in the international sphere of things. So I think it's just the beginning, and I feel like maybe me doing Control and Echo and all these things are the initial steps towards that journey.
Definitely. And as I mentioned, Dua Lipa, Levitating, that's huge. Amaal, you know, absolutely.
Honestly, I don't think that track, Levitating, the original track, it could have been reimagined in any way. But when Amaal did his own thing on it, and he added a little bit of those Hindi sections in it as well in the second verse, it seems like Levitating was an Indian pop song. You know, that's what he made it, and he transformed
it was something that Dua Lipa wanted to do with the song. Like she, I think Madonna, Da Baby, there was 3-4 people that she worked with. But somewhere I feel, you know, a lot of global stars also realize that India is a very big market for them. And they've got a lot of listeners here. Like even if you see BTS has a lot of fans in India.
Correct.
Dua Lipa has a lot of fans in India.
Yeah.
So he was just doing a research on who to work with. And I think Warner sent her some of my work. And it really clicked with her. She's like, I like this sound and this production. So I would like to get this person to do my track. And
perfect. That's how the magic happens though, isn't it? Opportunities just come when you...
And when I sent it to her, she was also quite taken aback. She was like, I never thought this song, you know, would have this kind of beat or, you know, get that little UK Bhangra vibe into Dua Lipa's track. So she was also really kicked about it. She really liked it.
Well, we are really, really excited. We're looking forward to you guys smashing it on a global level together. We want to see the Malik brothers going for it. And I love the way you put in the Bhangra vibe into it as well. I have actually just recently learned that your grandfather, Sardar Malik, was from Kabutla in Punjab.
Yes.
So that's huge for me. I've been to Kabutla. I have family there. So when I saw the connection, I was like, oh, there's a Punjabi connection as well. And of course, like when you say music runs in your veins, you know, was it your Dadaji, Sardar Malik? He was originally from Kabutla, but he composed over 600 songs in Bollywood. You know, didn't know that. Oh wow. So
I know he did a bunch of movies and songs. I didn't know it was 600 songs.
600. Over 600. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
we've been really lucky, you know, in terms of having a great musical beginning. As kids, I think we were blessed to have someone like him, and we got to, you know, spend time with him and learn so much about music from him. I think that's also been one of the main reasons why we can, you know, make music which connects to Indians and listeners outside India as well. I think that balance came from home. I think my grandfather's music has been very influential in my journey. I think Armaan and I we did Mehro, who also Mehro Yanaro was a tribute to him.
Yeah.
And today Tomauge is a tribute to our grandmother who left us just a month ago. So
bless.
I think everything that we do, it's basically to just do it as a tribute to our family, our father and our grandfather, and just keep the legacy going the right way and doing.
Well, you're definitely doing that. And as I said, we're really excited at what's coming next. So thank you guys both for taking the time to talk to us today here at Subbers Radio. And I know that when you guys come to the UK, you must come and see us at Subbers Studios here in Leicester. We'll get you in. Meet your fans. You have so many fans here.
Amaal has never been to the UK ever.
There you go. You have to come now.
We need to bring him there. And honestly, Amaal, Leicester, you won't even feel like you're far away from home. It's just home. Yeah, there's this.
It's the one city in the UK where we have a bigger Asian population than English population. So it's huge. And it's Gujarat. Like, it is Gujarat, really.
It is Gujarat. Like literally, when I entered Leicester, like when I was just going in, I performed there in 2016, and I remember there was like sari shops, there were sweet shops. There was completely. Like if it was, I think if Surat or Ahmedabad was in Leicester, that's that.
Yeah, it's all here, but. We look forward to welcoming you guys soon. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today. And hopefully we'll get you back on here as well on this virtual platform and keep you connected with your fans through us here at Subbers. But thank you guys. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.